Will we as Jubilee work with leader Mwananchi? Of course, we will work with all people who want change in this country.
Yes. Yes.
We will work with all people. I mean, I don't know how many of us would like to see this administration in power 1 minute longer. We will work with everybody who's in that particular mold. And then leader Mwananchi is very much in that particular arrangement. We will work together.
Daktari Fredo Kengo Matiang'i has come out to explain to Kenyans the working formula between the Jubilee Party and also under his leadership as the deputy party leader of the Jubilee Party, which is being led by the former president Uhuru Muigai wa Kenyatta, and the Linda Mwananchi movement, which is being led by Edwin Watenya Sifuna. Remember, these people or these two movements have been working jointly till when Kenyans came out to stand and also ask the one Senator Kisii County, Richard Onyonga Mumaima, to stick to Dr. Fredo Matiang'i than going for Linda Mwananchi rallies and declaring Edwin Sifuna his presidential candidate. Remember, this happened when they were in Taita Taveta County, when Kisii County Senator Richard Onyonga decided to declare his presidential candidate to be Edwin Sifuna. Now today, a few days after they met, Dr. Fredo Kengo Matiang'i has explained to Kenyans their working formula.
Will we as Jubilee work with leader Mwananchi? Of course, we will work with all people who want change in this country.
Yes. Yes.
We will work with all people. I mean, I don't know how many of us would like to see this administration in power 1 minute longer. We will work with everybody who's in that particular mold. And then Linda Mwananchi is very much in that particular arrangement. We will work together. I mean, we also not dumb. Hata sisi tunafanyanga collections ya information, tunajua, we can see where the country is going. There is no pathway. There is no pathway for these people to win an election. Ndio wameanza hizo maneno umesikia, oh, you know, ikisipotosha tutajaza sijui nini. It's a psychological warfare wanataka, ili watu waanze kuwa intimidated, kuogopa, or to lose your interest. Uone hii hata siwezi nitashindwa. Don't be deceived by those things. Don't you ever take that nonsense. Sisi tuende kwa kura. Wananchi wa Kenya wanataka kubadilisha serikali hii. Wametuambia hivyo. Na sisi tuko tayari kufanya hiyo kazi. Vile President Kibaki alikuwa anasema, kazi tunaijua na hiyo tupate kura, tuende kufanya hiyo kazi. Basi. And never followed comprehensively, because you see, how is it? Just ask yourself a very basic question. All Saints Cathedral is in the capital city of our country. How can people beat up thugs, criminals, beat up people to even into All Saints Cathedral in the capital city of our country? How can that happen? I don't understand whether our leaders have a sense of shame. No, it is very humiliating for our country to see those kinds of things we are seeing. Because we can have political differences will not end even after the elections next year. We are a democracy. We will always argue. We will always have differences of opinion. But we should manage ourselves responsibly. That is not the way to manage a country. Now we are scaring investors. We are scaring people who like to put resources in our country. How on earth are we going to generate employment if we don't manage these things? And you cannot tell me, I have been a minister of security, you cannot tell me that the elaborate security infrastructure we have in the country does not know what is going on. Somebody is looking the other way. And that nonsense is going on around. So what Kenya needs, and I keep going back to this, and as Kenyans we go to elections next year, what this country needs is decisive courage to clean up this mess so that our country goes back to what it's supposed to be. Because in this day and age, how can you have people with rungus running around in the capital city of our country? And how do you hope to attract investors and people to come and put resources in your country, visitors, and so on? And what crime have they done? Just to discuss a bill, which is before Parliament, that is going to their elected representatives. I mean, even if you have serious problems with comprehension, don't you see we have a problem?